This is the lie you've been carrying around as a single, child-free woman. And the scary part is, you probably don't even realize you're carrying this lie. Here's the lie: that if someone would just choose you, you'd finally feel worthy. Now, I know that's probably not what you would say out loud. You would tell me you're independent. You've built a good life. You've worked on yourself. You know your worth. And yet, if you're really honest with yourself, how many times have you found yourself wondering, why hasn't love happened for me? Not because you need a relationship to survive, not because you need a man to complete you, but because after enough years of doing life alone, it's hard not to wonder. You've watched friends get married, have kids, get divorced, get remarried, and somehow you're still sitting there thinking, how the heck did they all get picked and I'm still here? And underneath all of that is one painful belief: if I was truly worthy, someone would have chosen me by now. So today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you've been carrying this lie. And listen to the end, because I'm also going to tell you how to start releasing this lie. Reason number 1 that you've been carrying this lie is you learned that love had conditions. Nobody wakes up believing they're unworthy. You learn this. Maybe you learned early on that love had conditions. Be good, be helpful, be responsible, don't make waves, take care of everyone else, don't ask for too much, don't need too much, earn your place, earn your love, earn your worth. So it makes sense that your nervous system eventually connected being loved with being worthy. And if love hasn't shown up in the way or timeline that you hoped, like most people, you start questioning yourself, not the story. You question yourself. Reason number 2 you've been carrying around this lie is that you've mistaken loneliness for unworthiness. People think you're lonely because you're single, but that's not really it. You're lonely because you've been carrying an entire life by yourself. Maybe you're the black sheep. Maybe you've had to create distance from your family because protecting your peace meant walking away from people who drained you. And that's okay. Maybe you've lost friends to marriage, children, and different stages of life. Maybe you're tired of shallow 3D conversation. You have friends. You go out for dinner. You meet people for drinks, but it still feels lonely sometimes, a lot of the time. Not because nobody loves you, because you've been carrying everything. The bills, the groceries, the decisions, the appointment, the hard date, the entire weight of your life, and sometimes the lives of other people. And after enough years of that, it's easy to start making that mean something. It's like when you sit in a doctor's office filling out paperwork. You get to the emergency contact section, and for a second you just stare at it. Who do I put down? And if you're not careful, your brain whispers, I should have had somebody by now. There must be something wrong with me. Being alone and being unworthy are not the same thing. Reason number 3 that you've been carrying around this lie is you've been using your relationship status as evidence. This is where the lie gets stronger. Another wedding, another baby shower, another Christmas, another bridal shower, another solo vacation surrounded by couples, another year, another birthday goes by, and your brain keeps collecting evidence. If I was worthy, it would have happened by now. There must be something wrong with me. But what if it's not evidence at all? What if it's just a story? Your relationship status is not a measure of your worth. It never was. The fact that someone hasn't chosen you is not proof that you're unworthy. It's proof that someone hasn't chosen you. These are not the same thing. So how do you start releasing this? First, notice when you're using your relationship status as a verdict on your value. Every time your mind says, see, this is why I'm not enough, gently challenge it and ask yourself, is that true? Or is this the same story that I've been telling myself? Then start collecting different evidence. Evidence of your resilience, evidence of your growth, evidence of your courage, of the life you've built, the people that you've helped, the ways you've shown up for yourself when nobody else could. Because worthiness isn't something you earn through being chosen. It's something you recognize when you stop arguing with your own value. Stop asking, why hasn't someone chosen me? And start asking this question: where have I stopped choosing myself? That's where the work begins. Not by chasing love or proving you're good enough for love, but by choosing yourself, especially when life doesn't look the way you thought it would or in the time frame you thought. You don't need someone to choose you to prove that you're worthy. I can't say this enough. You need to stop using the fact that you're single as proof that you're not. Your worth isn't sitting on the other side of a relationship, trust me. It's already yours. It always was. Before the heartbreak, before the rejection, before the loneliness, before all the things that happened in your life that told you there was something wrong with you when really there isn't. So if you've been wondering why it hasn't happened yet, don't use the evidence of love as evidence that you're unworthy. You've carried an entire life on your shoulders and you're still here. And that sounds pretty damn worthy to me. And something tells me your story isn't over yet. If this video hit home, make sure you subscribe because I create content for a woman that I called a self-held woman who's tired of carrying life alone and ready to attract healthy love. You can start with my free relationship pattern assessment. In less than 2 minutes, you'll discover the hidden survival pattern that may be keeping you stuck in hyper-independence, overgiving, and doing life alone. And if you're ready to go deeper, you're always welcome to book a call with me. We'll look at the beliefs, stories, and patterns that are keeping you stuck and create a roadmap to help you become the woman who no longer questions her worth and who is ready for healthy love. The links are below. I'll see you in the next video.